Hi everyone, in this video we will learn how to install React.js first application in your system. It may be laptop or PC. Uh, Before going towards installing React.js first applications, I mean get starting application, there are some prerequisites such as first of all you should have installed Node.js as a runtime server for React.js, and other thing is npm, which is node package manager. It means all the packages or libraries we will be using in React.js, it will be installed using npm. Uh, the other thing, you should have installed a code editor. It may be eh, like Visual Studio Code. You can use other PyCharm etc. And then we will install some commands. With the use of commands we will run our React project. Now we will open any browser like this, and you just need to type Visual Studio Code. There is website of Visual Studio Code. You can install Visual Studio Code from its official website. Here is download button. You just need to click it and start download according to your system. If you have installed Windows 10 or 11, you can install from here by clicking this window button. Here you can see that our downloading it will be starting here. I will not be installing this Visual Studio Code because I have already installed in my system. Second thing you need to install in your system is Node.js. Here is official website of Node.js. You can open its official website. From the official website, here there is a button download. You can download from it by clicking download JS. I also will not download this because I have already installed Node.js. Uh, Before moving towards, I will just want to give you an idea that how we will install React.js in our system. After installing both things, you should open Visual Studio Code like that. Here you need to check first of all, is there any error in installing Visual Studio Code or Node Package Manager. You can check the version of Node.js. First of all, this is the main thing. You should have latest version of Node.js. You can check Node v Node version. Here you can see that the Node version is v 18.17 point something. Also you can check version of npm version. Here is my latest version of Node Package Manager is 10.8.2. After checking the latest version of Node Package Manager and Node.js, you should open any folder you want. I will open folder from open folder, and here I will select Sandhu web folder. I am already in this folder. I will create new folder. I will create new folder here. I will call it Sandhu web con. devcon, sorry, Sandhu devcon. You just need to select this folder. Make sure that you click on yes, I trust the author. Here you can see that your folder is clicked in Visual Studio Code. There is nothing inside the folder. After this you need to go to terminal and open new terminal. After that, make sure that you are in the same directory as you opened your folder. After that, you can type commands like uh, this command will be used as to install React's first get started application in your system. The command is npx create re react app. Uh, After create React app, you need to name your application. I will be naming it as React first app. uh, this is I named it as React first app before we are installing React's first application. Then you need to enter the button. Here it will take some time for installing React first application. You can see that here is processing is started as creating a new React app. It means our application will be installed inside this folder Sandhu devcon, and then this is the folder name React first app. It will take I think 1 to 2 minutes. It also depends on your system's requirements. If you have a lot of good internet and also you have high RAM memory speed or SSD connected, then you can see that it will be done in a few seconds. I will pause video for some time because your time is money. I will care of that. It is almost complete. Uh, just a few seconds before we going to inside. You can also see that from React first app folder there is a package.json file is created. uh, it will also create some other files. I will also talk about these files laterly. Sorry to say that there are some issues installing React using npx create React app. uh, there are some issues with this command. Now we have to install React using uh, Vite. Vite is also used for installing React. We will simply type React install using Vite. Here we will see that how to install React using Vite. Here is the command of npm create Vite latest. We will copy this command and here we will paste it and press enter. We will name our project as React first app. Here what we will use in React, we will be using React and TypeScript, JavaScript. We will be using only JavaScript. Hit enter. It said that npm install npm run dev. First of all, we have to run command cd react because we are not in our project directory. We are in Sandhu DevCon, which is not our project directory. We have to move into React First app to assess our application because using Vite, our code is ready. This is code of React, and we have to move into React First app, first app folder. Here you can see that we are now into the React First app folder. I adjust here, and here we need to type npm install, npm install, and hit enter. It will install all the dependencies and packages required to build React application. It will take some time. I will pause this video also because it will take some times. Now you can see that using npm install there are some packages installed, and now we have to type command npm run dev. It will eventually uh, will build or launch our React first application. We will have to type npm run dev and simply hit enter button. By the way, React using Vite is very fast because it gives you a lot of time. Just click this, copy this link and come to your browser, and you can see here, paste this link and hit enter. Here you can see that our Vite plus React first application is ready. This is the first interface or get started application interface of React built using Vite. Here is the built-in React app. The code is already written. It is a counter app basically. Here you can see that as you type or click, the counter is increasing. Now our React application is ready. This is very simple explanation of React application, and now we will see that what is written or happened in our React code. First of all, we were in the main React folder, and inside the React folder there is React first app, which is our application's name, and inside there are node modules. What are node modules? Node modules are basically used for installing packages. It means all the packages are the dependencies which were installed during the installation of React. Every time you will install a new library or package, it will eventually add a folder inside node modules. And Sanger, there is a public folder. Inside public folder there is a logo of Vite.svg. Here you can put your folders like a public folder like logos, etc, or css even used here. And inside There is another folder, source. Inside folder, this is a main folder. I think it will be used most of the time, because source folder is used to create our React application. All the components will be uh, used here. There is a folder inside source as assets. Inside the assets folder, a React logo is used. I Here you can declare your all the pictures, videos, or CSS, custom CSS. You can put the files of CSS here. And then there is a app.css, which is the CSS used for overall app.css. And then there is app.jss. Here is the code written. You can see that this code, basically all the code is written here. I will simply remove this. I will just change it to check you that uh, dev sandhu dev con. Here I will change it to h1, and change it also as h1 and save it. You can see that here is sandhu devcon. It means this layout is represented using this code. This is the main code here. And there is another file such as index.css, which is a root application CSS. It means overall, if you define some classes which will be implemented for all the project overall, and there is the main entry point of our application. The the code of app.jsx is embedded here. The React application basically starts from here. As you can see that inside main.jsx, you are just refreshing app.js component, and there are multiple files, index.html and package.json, and other files are also created using v.js. I have just explained everything in the React first application, which is a get started application you created first time. And here are everything you just need to know. And now we will modify some code to further enhance our application. And now we will use inside source folder, we will be creating another folder as components, because React is a component based library. Here you can create a new folder called as components. Just hit enter. A new folder is created. Here you will see that we will be creating most of the times all the components, and these components will be used everywhere you want. And here we will call the component as home.jsx and hit enter. A new file is created with extension of JSX, which is JavaScript extension. Uh, it is used to embed JavaScript inside HTML code. If you want to create a React functional component by using shortcut, here is a very simple shortcut such as RFC, and you can see that React functional component. Here is reference showing that if you will click on this, it will create React functional component. If you want to create another component type as React functional export component, we will see that here it is exporting. This function is exported. If you do not do this and rfc, just type rfc, here a React functional component is created. We will save it and just type here something as home component. This component is created, but this component is not used anywhere in our application. You can see that. I will refresh it. This component is never used here because this is app.js and we do not change our app.js. Here you can see that we do not use home.jsx here, and now we will be using our newly created component home.jsx inside app.jsx. First of all, we need to remove everything. uh, this component, this, we need to remove everything except Sandhu Devcon, and saved it. You can see that Sandhu Devcon. Now we will implement this home.jsx function inside app.jsx. Uh, Here you will need to type this component name home. Here you can see that auto referenced home.jsx component is showing here. You just need to click here. By clicking home.jsx, you can see that this component is imported from components home, and you need to close this and now save it. Come to the browser and see that home component is now used. This is a very basic definition of how components are created in React and how this component is used inside our app.jsx. It means now we have used our component. Here you will create, change anything, it will reflect changes in our app.jsx. Home is here and saved. You can see that home component, home is here. Now we will create another component in the same manner, such as home. Now about dot jsx and hit enter. Similarly, you have to shortcut rfc and hit enter. Now again you have to save it and create a head hashtag as about component and save it. Also create a p tag. Here is about and save it. And now again use this newly created about component inside app.jsx. What we will do, we will need to uh, type about, you can see that again we need to click here and close this. This component is again referenced and imported here as saved it, and come to the browser, and you can see that this is our main heading Sandhu DevCon, which is defined here as. Now we created two components such as about and home, and these changes are made using components: home component, about component. This is very simple, and now we will creating another component, and then we will implement some routing inside these components. Here we will create about contact us dot jsx. Again we need to type rfc and hit enter, save it, again h1 and type as contact us and save it. We will need to create another p tag as we will type is uh, here is contact us and just save it. Again we have to use this contact as component here. We will be using as we need to declare this component as app. Sorry, we will need to type contact us, and here you can see that this this contact us is also imported. If you want to see the changes of three components, you need to come to browser and see that Sandhu DevCon, which is our main heading, and then home component, home is here, about component, contact us component. We need to use contact us as compo. Hi everyone, till now we have created our first React application. Here you can see that our application code is here, and here we have created four components, sorry, three components. This is main heading of our project, Sandhu DevCon, and then we have created three components. Till now we have knowledge of how to create React application. We have created using Vite, and then we have run our application using I will type command again to remember. We will terminate this, and we will type as npm run dev. Using this command we will run our application. Remember that this application, this React app is created using Vite, and save it and refresh this page. uh, 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 in the next videos we will be looking forward what are the types of React components, such as there are two main types of React components, such as class component, and which is also a traditional component, and then there is a way of creating components such as functional components, which are mostly advanced and using in modern React applications. uh, mm, Now we will create another component. Actually we will be moving towards a React full stack application build will be built using React and MERN stack with Node.js as backend. Here create another component such as carrier.jsx and save. Again we have to type RFC as a shortcut to create React functional component. I again talk about React functional component, which is a modern way to create React functional component. In the next videos we will be talking about the different types of React props, drilling and state and other things etc. Here you will need to create h1 such as uh, here we will need to carrier component, save it, and again using p tag say it is a carrier, it is carrier, and save it. uh, I will simply tell that here the first line is importing React from React, and then we are exporting this default function. Actually this is a class, and we will be using this export in our app.jsx. Export default function named as carrier, and this return is returning a JSX. JSX, as already explained, it is basically a way of writing JavaScript inside React as inside HTML. We will use this component here, app.jsx. Here uh, we will type carrier and hit enter, save it. Here the reference, we have used all these four components. We do not need these files, just hit delete. And also there is state declared as count, set count, which is created using React first application. We do not need. Furthermore, we will delete it and hit Ctrl S to save this project. And you can see that our four components are created now. Now we are heading towards React first application. Build will build with multiple pages. These components will be used as pages. We will be creating another top bar as, which is also called as header or nav bar. uh, this will be a separate component, a separate page. Inside home component we will be created multiple components. About will be another page, contact us will be another page, and carrier is also will be another page. uh, Hit save. Till now we have actually covered every basic of React application. In the next videos we will be looking forward to come deep inside the React terminologies, what are the React's basics, and what we will do in the next videos inshallah. And for the time being you can go through React documentation. Just hit React documentation. Here you can see that react.dev quick start. Here you can quick start your learning, as it will simply say that welcome to the React documentation. You need to creating a nesting components. we will be looking forward to create and learn these things in the next videos. Here is the documentation. Build many things as here as React describing the UI different your first component, you can see that here. And interactivity, managing state, how state are managed, yeah, inside React. Is React unidirectional or bidirectional? Data binding is one direction or two direction? Everything we will learn in next videos. So you need to learn from its official website documentation, and